give you guys, I'm going to unbox. Look what I got. Look what I got. Look what I got. So I want to share with you guys. I just got my Platinum American Express. And I want to share the experience live with you guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it on TikTok. It's okay. It's all right. But I want to share this experience live with you. And I want to share with you, what I went through, how I was able to do this. And I'm doing it in my bathrobe, right? So if you guys do not know, my name is Corey Brim. I own a company called Sugar Rim Bar. I started that company probably about almost 15 years ago, probably. I know it was officially like 12, but there was 2 years of struggle, right? So check this out. When I first started this journey, a lot of you guys watch me, you follow me, you know me. Now look, guys, I want to tell you straight off, right? I'm not famous. I'm not rich, right? It's none of that. I'm not wealthy. It's not that. I started a journey in my life where I decided to have a better life. My credit score was a 494. It was horrible, right? My credit was horrible. I decided to have a better life, and choosing that better life wasn't the easiest thing. I know there are a lot of people out there, and you watch my videos and you talk to me and you ask me questions of like, how was I able to get started? Hey guys, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, let me know if my mic is okay. Let me know if I'm coming in okay. I'm pretty sure I'm coming in okay. On somebody told me to put some clothes on. Not doing it. I'm gonna explain to you why. Let me know if I'm coming clear through YouTube and Facebook. So I know there are people out there that are similar. You're in situations like I was, right? You were living your life, everything was going great, and then you got the rug snatched out from under you, right? I lost everything. Thank you, brother Mike. I appreciate that. And I haven't put up a lot of content. I mean, I post every day on Facebook. I make my things, but what I'm doing now, what I want to show you now is the way I'm building my life. And these are things that I would have done. And the words that are going to come out of my mouth onto you are the things that I would have wanted to hear from someone. Because you watch these videos, you see these people making these things, they make these YouTube videos, and they say stuff like, go follow your dream, and I make $10,000 a day. That's not the reality for a lot of us out there, at least for me, right? I mean, I'm doing good now, but this wasn't always the case. Like I said, I started with a 494 credit score. I fixed my credit myself. And also, one other thing that I want to let you guys know right now, I'm not selling you anything, okay? So if you're watching this thinking that I'm going to, hook you somehow, this is not a plug to sell you anything, okay? All right? I just know that where my life was and where I am now are drastically different. And I see a lot of content being put out, and people are just trying to sell you things. And I'm not saying that to knock anybody, okay? Get your money up, get your hustle on. But there are a lot of people out there that no one's showing anybody how to get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I mean, I got some lights now, and I'm going on different platforms. That wasn't always the case, man. I started this from nothing. I want you to see through my example, my testimony, right? I want you to see how someone like me can go from a 490 credit score to absolutely no money in the bank to now I have hundreds. Let me show you guys. And this ain't even, this just the stash away joint, right? Now I have hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Hundreds of thousands of dollars that I use as a reserve, and I'm building up. I want to become my own private bank. I know you watch these videos, you see about becoming your own private bank. I want to fund my own dreams. I don't want that to ever. And for you guys that are watching, or someone that's listening, or if you're watching now, look, if you're watching this live, do me a favor, put a 1 if you're watching this live. If you're watching this back in the replay, put a 2 in the replay. I'm going to get to it. I promise you this won't be very long, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing, okay? So when my credit score was a 494, I did like everybody, right? Because you're going to hear everybody tell you, pay your bills on time, write these dispute letters. That's the going thing, right? Ladies and gentlemen, it's not that. We are caught up in this digital world now where even if you're paying your bills on time, even if you write the letters, you have got to, if you're challenging things in your credit, or you're in that place in life where things just aren't adding up, you have got to start, you got to take a look at your credit, man. There's so many people out there and you guys don't look at your credit. Please go pull your credit reports. You get everybody gets 1 free credit report a year, okay? Pull your credit reports. You can do a lot of work on your own, but guys, I joined partners. I partner with a business that does credit repair. I am still a client of that business. I have an 800 credit score now. I didn't always have an 800 credit score. Thank y'all for those ones. I appreciate that for y'all watching live. I took my credit from a 400 to an 800. Now, the thing with a lot of these things that you watch, a lot of people that make videos like this, they tell you to sign up. They tell you they're going to help you, and then they say stuff, and then they help you fix your credit, but no one's showing you how to maintain it. I've had an above 7. I hovered from a 700 to a 790 for about 4 years. I just cracked into the 800 category, right? So when I got I've always had a 700. I could have applied for this card a long time ago. What I chose to do for myself is I chose to build up as much money as possible, right? As much money as possible. So when they go look at me, there's no way they're going to turn me down, right? There's absolutely no way. I could have got it a long time ago, but they probably only given me like $10,000, $20,000, right? So I built up a stash reserve. And this is what I'm telling you guys, man. This is what I'm telling you. Build up your stash reserve of money so that when you go apply for a new car, when you go apply for the mortgage, the new home, when you go apply to get that investment property, when you go into a bank and you have a business and you want to scale your business out and you write your business plan and everything's great, but they won't give you the money, how are they going to turn you down if you have $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 at your disposal at any time, any given time? I'm managing multiple hundreds of dollars at any given time. They can't tell me no, right? All right, so let's jump into what I got. All right, I want to show you some things really quick. So this was the offer that they sent me. I know you guys probably get it in the mail a lot. This is what they sent me, right? The Platinum Amex, right? I got 150. Let me go into every camera so you can see that, guys, right? That's 150,000 reward points, right? With also a zero, I don't know if it's on here. It's one of my other ones. I have a zero introductory. So you see that? Zero introductory APR. That's what I'm looking for, guys. That is what I'm looking for. I want that 150,000 points, and I want that zero APR. I don't want, because here's the thing. I don't want to pay the bank any interest. You guys hear me? I don't want to pay them any interest. That's the whole game. Is the banks are making money every day on us. Let me fix you guys on Instagram a little bit. The bank is making money on us every day. I'm fixing Instagram, y'all. The bank is making money on us every single day. And every day, these banks are making billions of dollars. They're making billions of dollars on us every day. And so you put your money in the bank. You're storing your money in the bank. The bank is giving you nothing. If anyone knows, please comment. And it doesn't matter if you're watching this live or if you're in the replay. If you know what your daily APR is at a bank, someone type it in. It's 0.000. So you put $10,000 in the bank. You have $10,000 in a bank account somewhere. They're giving you 10 cents on your $10,000. And it's not like you guys don't know this, but this is what clicked in my mind. I had to stop. I had to get off that merry-go-round that I was on every single day, going to work, getting my paycheck, paying my bills. I had to stop that. So I'm putting $10,000 in the bank. The bank is taking my money, my hard money that takes care of my family, pays my bills, sustains my life. They're loaning that money back out to other businesses, other entities, car loans, small private loans, and they're getting 100% return on my money, on your money, on our money, your money. So why not just take a chance, right? Take a chance at investing in yourself. Take a chance at leveraging what they're doing with your money. Why don't you? I just figured, why don't I just do that for myself? Why don't I invest in my own business? Why don't I sell hats and t-shirts and get these trucks running? Why don't I buy some vending machines, ATMs? Why don't I jump on Turo? Why don't I jump on Airbnb? That's how I started thinking. So now what happens is the bank becomes my storing. It's just a pass through for my money. Do y'all follow me? You understand what I'm saying? I still may have $10,000 in that bank account, but now that money is just passing through the account. It's not sitting in the account. And if you guys know anything about money, you know money has a language. You guys heard me say those on videos before. Money has a language. Money is supposed to flow. Money has energy. Money is supposed to move. And look, guys, I know I come on here, right? And I make these videos and I talk about 7 figure, gonna make my millions. But look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming to you real. I got this stuff out the mud, man. I don't care if you're making $200 a month because I've been there. I don't care if you're making $2 million a year because I've been there. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real. But you never gonna. Who's gonna come on here on a bathrobe and go live on these platforms and show you an American Express card that they got when my credit when I didn't have anything? That's why I want to keep this as pure and honest with you guys, because I am you. I'm you. I'm not some guy that I don't have. Guys, my cell phone number is still the same number. I'm not gonna change. But I know that there are people out there that are like me. You need to see this. You need to hear this. You need to get this information from somebody that looks like you, from somebody that came from the same place you came from somebody that can still sit in their bathrobe and laugh and joke and make these videos. Because look, let me show you what I used to get. I saved this on purpose. I did this on purpose. I remember when I was starting my life over. And like I said, you guys are just like me. These are offers. I didn't save them all, right? These are the offers that I used to get in the mail. You see these? These are all those stupid offers I used to get in the mail, right? Let me show you one. Hopefully it won't have my address on there. So, okay, let me cover this up just a little bit. It doesn't matter. This thing, it's not even activated, right? So these are pre-approval cards that I used to get, right? These are pre-approval cards that I used to get. These cards, look at the credit limit on this card. Let me fold that back. Look at the credit limit, $500. This is what they do to us. Because your credit is jacked up, because because we didn't have financial literacy, because no one ever pulled us to the side, these are the offers. These little petty offers are the offers we jump on, right? These are the ones we jump on because you think to yourself, oh man, I'm back in the game. Guys, you're not back in the game. These are predatory lenders. When my credit was a 400, this is who was sending me stuff. When my credit was a 500, this is the stuff you get in the mail. When your credit is a 600, this is the stuff that you get. Now, again, there's nothing wrong with that. You got to get your foot in the door. But I'm telling you, as somebody that has lived it, somebody that has gone through it, you got to don't answer these. As you see, I didn't answer these because I knew that I could get better offers. And they never show you on the back, right? They never show you the $300 annual fee. They never show you the if you call them and try to terminate your card, they're going to charge you $95 to terminate the card that they sent you. That's crazy. That's how they're making money. What I want to tell you guys, what I want to show you guys is there's a better way. How is there a better way? The number one foundational thing you got to do is, guys, you got to fix your credit. All right. I do have a credit repair business. If you want to consult with me after this video, or you want to talk to me one-on-one, I do consultations. I do have, I've had thousands of clients. I've helped a bunch of people fix their credit, right? But that's not it. What I want you to do is you got to fix your credit. That's number one. Number one thing is you got to fix your credit. Then the number two thing is you got to eliminate debt. You have to eliminate debt. You can't get out of this matrix. The whole world is designed to set up around money. All right. So we can sit up there and and don't get offended by what I'm saying on any of these platforms, but God ain't coming to fix this. You know what I'm saying? Because we say stuff. We do that, right? We say, if the Lord want me to have it, the Lord is not going to fix your credit. Okay. Okay. God ain't coming down off the throne to get you to a 700 credit score. That's not how it happens. You got to do some work. There's some things that you've done in your past that you know that you did. You didn't pay that apartment. You didn't give that doctor that copay. You didn't pay the car and you got a repossession. Voluntary or involuntary, it happened. What I'm telling you, if you want to be my client, if you want to move forward in this series and this journey that I'm going to show you how I got to 800, you got to face it. That's what I did. I made mistakes in my life and I owned up to them. I owned up to my mistakes. I handled it like a man. I had to do what I had to do. I didn't know what I know now. I'm not paying them collections. I would never pay a collection now. But the way I was taught was call them, settle it. I ain't doing that now. No, I'm not doing that. All right. So eliminate the debt. Then the third thing you got to do is once you fix your credit, once you eliminate the debt, you got to start adding good trade lines. You got to start doing that. You got to start adding good trade lines to your thing. I have a whole course that I built on this. And again, shameless plug, but I'm telling you, I'm not here to pitch that to you, even though you may say, because here's the thing, there's two people that are watching this right now, right? There's two people that are like, there's somebody that's saying like, shut up, tell me what to do, show me the American Express, right? Then there's somebody out there like me, like Corey, like you're resonating to me, you're talking to me, you're everything that you're sharing is my life. Those are the people that I'm looking for. Anybody else that's out here just trying to get rich quick, trying to just wave a magic wand, you're not my client. You're not the people that I want to be around. I want to take people from where they are. You've been living in an apartment. I don't know who I'm talking to, right? In church, like, I don't know who this is for, but you've been living in an apartment for 5 years. And one day, maybe it was in December, maybe it was in January, but you sat down and you wrote out how much you pay a month in rent. And you wrote down how each and every year they keep going up just a little bit in rent. And you've calculated how much you've spent in rent. And you've said to yourself, I could have bought a home. You're absolutely right. Now, I'm not telling you to run out and buy a home. That is not what I'm not sitting here advocating. I'm not a real estate agent. But there's tax benefits to owning a home. There's write-offs that you can get for having a home. There's things that you have to weigh those things out. I just know I'm in a better place now because I decided to change my life. And guys, come on, y'all. If you're out there, come on, talk to me. Let me get some feedback. Don't just sit here and watch me. Engage, and let's figure this thing out, right? So here's some things that I did. All right. So I did all that. I added some good trade lines, and then I started leveraging my money against the banks. You got to stop using your cash. You have to. The one thing you got to do, cash has no value. If anybody runs up on me, and I'm going to repeat everything that I'm saying, if you're just following me or if you've been following me, you're going to hear me say the same things over and over again because it's a mantra that I live in my life. If you try to rob me, you run up on me right now, 2 guns blazing. I have $0 on me. I carry no cash. Everything that I do, everything is through credit cards. If I buy a 5-cent piece of bubble gum, I'm buying it with a credit card because I need to leverage my money. You can no longer, listen to me, family. If you don't take anything away from this, if you don't watch no more of what I'm saying, if you think I'm here to sell you something, which I'm not, just take this. Just take this little nugget and run with this, okay? You can no longer, from this, anybody watching this, from this moment forth, you can no longer exchange your cash. I'm talking cash money, right? Fiat money. It's fiat money. You can no longer exchange that for nothing. Look how high gas is right now. These oil executives are making billions of dollars every day. How do you go online and you see that these companies they're filing bankruptcies, but the CEOs have $400 million parachutes? How is that even possible? So listen, I'm not a millionaire. I mean, I'm on paper. Somebody Google Corey Brum. I ain't trying to put it out there like that, but Google Corey Brum net worth 1.1 million on paper. I don't have that. I was telling my class, I have a class going on right now. I tell them I don't have a little vault next to this house like with coins in it, and I dive in it like Scrooge McDuck. But I learned the game, and they're playing the game on us. But unfortunately, what's happening is that game that they're playing on us, that economic game, our lives, your life, our lives are caught in the balance of that game. And what I want you to do, family, is you got to start fighting back. You can no longer just keep buying the Slurpee. You can't just keep getting the gas. You can't just keep paying your insurance. You can't just keep getting this car at high interest rates. You can't just keep living in an apartment. You can't just keep not launching the business. You got to start at some point. You got to go on the offensive because you're on the defensive of life. And that was me. Hello. That was me. I was on the defensive of my life for so long. So every single day I make videos. Every single day I make a post. Every single day I share my testimony with you because you need to see someone that came up like you out of the same mud that you came out of. I'm playing their game. This is America. Hello. America's a corporation. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not telling you to do anything illegal. I'm playing their game. So let's play their game. All right. So I did that. I established myself. I went to the bank. I stopped spending my money. And now I spend their money. Each one of these cards, and like I said, this isn't my walk around cards. Each one of these cards has a different value. Some I use for travel. Some I use for gas. Some I use for cash back. Some I use for points. Each one of them serves a different purpose. Each card, you guys are right now, you're watching these videos. You have some of these cards in your wallet and you're scared to use them because you've been conditioned, because you've been programmed, because somebody told you that credit is bad. Who do you think told you that? Who do you think has you working 9 to 5 for 40 years and to retire on 40% of your income and you can't surprise? It's all a trap. It's all a trap. Turn that game around. Stop being scared. Stop living in fear. I don't live in fear anymore. I'm showing you that it's possible. So again, someone's thinking, I can hear you guys thinking, you're saying, why in the hell do you have so many credit cards? Why? I'm trying to get $1 million. I need the jet. I need the island. I need to be in a whole, like you see this right here. You see this investment place that I bought? This whole background needs to change. I need to be on a private resort doing this in a completely different bathrobe, showing you what's possible. Because guys, I don't have a job. I don't have a job, not looking for a job, don't want a job, don't have a resume, necessarily don't really care what's going on out there in the world. Gas is almost, where I live at, it's almost $5 a gallon. It's almost $5. In California, it's $7. I have an app. I got several apps. I have 7 different ways, 8 different ways that I make money just by getting gas. And again, this ain't a plug for that, but I'm telling you, once you start waking up and once you start seeing the game that they're playing with our lives, you start realizing how you were trapped and you were conditioned. I don't want to be in that game no more. I'm out of it, man. I'm done. All right. So look, I built up my reserve. I apply for these cards. I leverage their money, right? Every day. Now I don't take no days off because I'm in a fight. This is a war for my life, right? This is a war for your life. This is a war for your family. This is a war for your business, right? You in this, right? So every day I'm leveraging my money. The more money I can make, the more money I can post and put into something, right? The more money I can put into my business and grow. the more money I can buy real estate and grow, the more vending machines I can get and grow, the more trucks I can buy and grow. It's all about scaling and growth. Okay. Now look, if you're cool being where you are, if you're cool struggling, if you're cool living paycheck to paycheck, this ain't the video for you. You're not my tribe. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the men out there that are kings. I'm talking to the women out there that are queens. I'm talking to those go-getters, those hustlers, those grindpreneurs, the people out there that know for a fact, that even though I ain't popped out the card yet, that ain't what you need. You need this motivation. You need this encouragement. You need to hear from someone like me that you can do it. It can be done. It's possible. But every day around you, you keep seeing negativity. We ain't doing that over here. Let me close my taco meat. We ain't doing that over here. We're pushing positivity. We're pushing P, man. We're pushing P. Positivity, preparation. We're putting pressure on everything. We're applying pressure to everything. All right, so why do I have this card? Let me tell you about some of the things that I get with this card. With this American Express card, there's a $695 annual fee. That right there alone will scare a lot of you to not get in the card. There's some people watching this video right now. You have 700, you have 800 credit scores. You get the same offer in the mail that I do, and you chuck it in the trash because it's a $695 fee. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you some free game. I'm going to show you how you're not going to pay that $695 fee. I'm going to show you how on my credit cards, I don't care what the interest rate is because I'm never going to pay it. I'm leveraging. It's a game. Remember, it's a game. This is real. This is Monopoly in real life. All right. So some of the things and the perks that I get with this card, right? So here's my American Express. This came from the offer, not from that. So I'm going to earn 5 times membership rewards on travel. You guys know me. What's my nickname? Traveling Poor Star, right? I love hopping on a plane. I love hopping on planes. Every time I use this card now, I'm going to get 5 times the travel rewards. If anybody out there is traveling, or if you have a desire to travel, you're working your butt off every day for these people and you can't even afford to take a break nowhere. What if you could travel for free? Because that's what I do. My plane tickets don't cost me anything. Now they're really going to, I had a little hack. I'm going to do a whole series on that as well, of how to travel and hack your life for free. You don't have to have a Platinum American Express card. I can show anybody how to hack their life for free and travel for free. I'm going to show you. I'm going to make a video on that. And it's going to be a part of my course where I'm going to show you how to travel for free. Guaranteed. I'm doing it. It's already in the making, right? So I get that for free. Why do I want that? Why do I want to travel for free? Because my life demands that I need to be everywhere. God told me that this is going to be global. So I need to start preparing now for where I'm going to be. Come on, man. I'm talking to somebody, man. You get a $200 hotel credit. So not only am I flying for free, but what happens? What does your life look like when your hotel stay? I don't even care if you're going from Friday to Sunday, because that's how we travel, right? That's how you vacation, because you got to get back to work on Monday. You're going from Friday to Sunday. But what happens when one of those nights is free? Somebody help me. Somebody talk to me. What does your life look like when your airline ticket is free and one night at hotel is free? How much? Just throw it out there. Just someone comment and just throw it out there. How much money do you save when you don't buy your round trip ticket to anywhere, whatever? Doesn't have to be far. It can be close. And your hotel is free. What does your life look like, right? Somebody comment and do that. Then we have a $240 digital entertainment credit. So what does that mean? You guys do Audible? Do you listen to Audible? You do Audible books online? That's $15 a month. So now your Audible bill is free. Yeah, L says lots of savings, right? Over here on Facebook, lots of savings. Your life begins to start unraveling, and this is how it started unraveling for me. Once I started, I have a student that I was working with yesterday, and we were going over. I think we're coming into 7 weeks. So I have a group where I'm teaching. It's 2 separate groups. It's 40 people in total. I'm teaching each of them how to make $100 a day. And one of the students I had yesterday, he was explaining to me how now we're 7 weeks into this and how the things are starting to click. And now he's starting to remove, guys. It's a snowball thing, right? If I can show you how to make these little adjustments, right? And you can peel back that $15. Where can you put that $15 that you were spending on Audible? Because this is how they got you, man. Planet Fitness is the king of this, right? Netflix, king of this. The only thing with Netflix is they keep raising their price. Amazon Prime. They're hitting you at $10 a month. The gym, right? They're hitting you at $19 a month. You don't think about it. But every month they're getting $20 from you. That's $240 a year. That's just you. How many people are going to your gym? How many people have Netflix? You just think, oh, it's $9. But what happens if I can show you a way, a hack, a trick, a savings that can pay for that bill? Guys, you got to start getting assets to pay for the liabilities. And these hustles, these hacks, these things I'm showing you and talking about, these are my assets. So now those little itty bitty indiscretionary things are now being taken care of. So I can spend that 15 somewhere else. I could put it towards the principal of my car. I could put it towards the principal of my mortgage. I know it's only 15 bucks, but I'm lowering my debt. I could put it towards the principal of my credit card bills. The average person out there, you're sitting on $3,000 to $5,000 worth of debt that you're never going to be able to pay off. You get something big has to happen. So you're waiting on your tax refund so you can throw $1,500 at that debt. You know, people out there bought a cruise on Carnival last year and they're still paying for it. You don't have to live that way. There are ways that you can do this for free. Let's keep moving on, right? $200 Uber savings, right? So that's $200 for the hotel. That's $640 for the entertainment credit. There's $200 in the Uber savings. Remember, this card is a $695 annual fee. I've already almost got my money back. How many people out there are taking Uber? And look, let me tell you something. I don't work for American Express. This ain't even a plug for them. It's just I'm leveraging them. I don't care for these banks. I'm doing what I need to do in my life to help me. You've got to save yourself. No, look. If you guys are still watching me, if you're finding encouragement in this, give me some hearts or give me something to let me know that, you know, that I'm on the right path and this stuff is coming out. And you know, because I know you're listening, I know you're watching. But look, if there's anything that you can take away, I'm not paying these people this money. I'm taking their money. No one is coming to save you. Listen to me, man. No one's coming to save you, man. I know nobody tells you this stuff. I know these videos that I make are long and they're hard to watch and I'm all over the place. Guys, I tell you, I don't write none of this is scripted. I don't write none of this down. This is coming from my heart. I just ask God to just lead, talk through me. What would I want to know on day one when I lost everything, right? I lost my home, my cars, my wife, how everything, money, jobs. I had nothing. I'm sleeping on the bathroom floor, sleeping at my mom's house on the couch. I'm back at my dad's house, sleeping in the bed that I grew up in. If I were to appear in my life like an angel, what would I tell myself? This is what I would say to myself, to that Corey 15 years ago that was praying to God to get saved. That was saying, like, I took my life as far as I can take it. I need some help. I can't do this no more. Every time I go to see my kids or try to be with them, it's just money. Like, you got to come out of that, right? No one's coming to save y'all, man. Superman ain't real. Batman ain't coming to save Metropolis, Gotham. You got to become the superhero in your life, man. For real. You got to put your cape on, and it's going to be a lot of days when it's going to be dark and lonely and hard. But I'm telling you, man, I'm showing you me. Look at me. Anytime you doubt, anytime you feel like you can't make it, or anytime you feel like you can't go on, look at me, call me, message me. I'm telling you, I'm going to give you some game. And like I said, I ain't knocking them people that's out there in social media land. They trying to get your money. I'm trying to make some money too. Don't get me wrong. But I know what it's like, man. I know what it's like to look at my kids and not be able to provide. I know what it's like to go to my job that I've been going to every day and giving my all to, and they pull you in the office and they tell you, hey, we don't need you no more. I know what it's like coming home every day and you 2 months, 3 months, 4 months behind on your rent. And you know for a fact, every time you bend that corner, my furniture outside, I know it. You know what kind of mental thing you got to go through, trauma, PTSD that you got to go through, and you got kids. I know what it's like to lose everything and move back with your parents. I know what it's like to be sitting somewhere and you watching your car get repossessed. I know what it's like to be with somebody and that love is gone. See, y'all think this is about American Express Platinum. Nah, man, this ain't about this. These videos, this is about you. And how do we use this to change my life? Ever since that moment I decided to change my life, I'm not living in despair anymore. I'm not living in struggle anymore. I'm not living in that unblessed life. Now I'm here and I'm gonna show you how to get it. And even if you can't get the American Express, I'm gonna show you how to hustle this thing. Look, they're giving me $200 in Uber credit, y'all. $200. How much food are you ordering through Uber? What if you get $200 of it for free? Now, I'm giving you the life. Every video I make, I'm going to give you the life, and then I'm going to give you the hack. Here's the hack. Do you know how many times have you been trapped somewhere and you couldn't get somewhere? How many times have you been stuck on the side of the road? How many times has your kid called you, or your wife called you, or your husband called you, and they stuck somewhere? What if you could send them a free car? You got $200. It don't matter how far they need to go. $200 Even at the peak, at the height of Uber, they still not gonna charge you $200. So what if every year you got that just tucked away as a reserve? What if every year you know for a fact that if anything happened in your life and you Uber is everywhere. They everywhere. You literally, all you need to just have your phone charged up, and you ain't even gotta have that. You know how many times I've sent somebody an Uber? This is what I'm talking about, man. This stuff is life. The things I'm talking about, this is life changing, life transformational, right? Bathrobe, bathrobe life, right? Bathrobe life. All right, so I get the $200 Uber credit annually, right? Annually. Another thing I get is I get a $155 Walmart credit. I don't even shop at Walmart, but I am now. You can give me $155. Walmart got it. What don't Walmart have? You telling me you can't use some toothpaste? You can't use toilet paper, soap, deodorant, mouthwash. I'm talking about what if you could replace the basic things in your household? Everything you ain't hearing. I'm not talking about popping bottles. I'm not talking about taking vacation, not on this video. What if you could just replace the simple things in your home that you're going to the store for every day? But now, instead of you going to get the toothpaste every 3 weeks, getting the soap, what if you bought it in bulk? Soap don't go bad. You know what I'm saying? There was a sale on Amazon for soap. It was Dow soap, and it was 89 cents a bar. It was 39 cents a bar. I bought a whole box of it. I don't even use Dow soap. But if we got into an emergency, I will. It ain't gonna mold. Soap ain't gonna go bad. But again, what does your life look like when you can replace that $155 Walmart bill? Cases of water that you need because we living in these crazy times. Let them pay for it. Right? All right, I'm moving on. This is why I really got it. I'm gonna fold this over so you can see this. This is why I really got the card. So I also have the expanded American Express Global Lounge collection. So when I travel through these airports, can you guys see that? There's this thing called the Sky Lounge, right? And I have 4 other American Express cards. The cards that I have don't give me access to the lounge. I can become a member and have access to that lounge, but I don't want to pay. I'm not cheap. I just don't want to give them money. I'm not cheap. So the few times where I've flown so there's some criteria, right? Like I had to fly on the flight, had to use my card. So I did all that. I go up to the counter and the people didn't let me in because I don't have the right Amex. Let me see, do I have it in here? I don't have the right Amex, right? Let me show you guys without showing you my credit card numbers, hopefully. So I would walk up to the counter with these Amex cards, and it wasn't the right Amex, right? So here's one. There's one right there, right? There's one Amex. I think I just showed them. It's all right. Here's 2 more Amex. That's 2 more Amex, right? So I didn't have the right Amex card, and they weren't necessarily mean. They weren't mean to me, but they gave me that look like, if you don't get your poor butt out of here, this is for real American Express card holders. Man, that last time, I really wanted to go in that lounge. And this is something that should be pushing you guys, man. You got to have a why. And it's not the lounge. Forget the lounge. But I want access. I don't want nobody denying me. I want to be able to walk anywhere I want to within reason and get into these places. I wanted to go into that lounge. You can't tell me I can't come in that lounge now. You can't tell me I can't come in that lounge now. I'm going in the lounge, y'all. And you know I'm going to go live from the lounge because y'all got to come with me. You got to look, whatever I get in that lounge, y'all got to come with me. You give me a free drink, give me my free drink. I got free Wi-Fi, log me on, baby. I'm taking whatever. But I told myself the last time that happened, I told myself this is never going to happen to me ever again. Because I got to start leveling up in life. Not from a financial part. There are things in life that you have to experience that you can't go backwards to. You got to get, guys, the private jet. You got to get on the private jet. You got to. You got to see what that life is like. Now, I'm not jumping out here telling you again. I'm not telling you spend $10,000 on a private jet. That's not what I'm saying. If you can write it off, do it. But you got to get on the jet because once you get on that jet, it's hard. It's hard to shrink your faith back down to suffering. Because remember, I told y'all, man, when you're in that moment and you're sitting there praying and you're thinking to yourself, oh Lord, if you could just, that's how I was praying. That's how I was living my life. Oh Lord, if you could just help me with this rent. Don't go to the universe and God and ask to help pay the rent. Deliver me into a mortgage. Deliver me into no debt. Deliver me into prosperity. Deliver me into abundance. Deliver me into investment properties. I need I need a whole apartment building with 80 doors. Pray for deliverance. All right. Here's another thing that they gave me is they gave me a $200 airline credit. You guys see that? So remember, I told you, I'm already getting the miles. I'm getting 5 times travel, just extra gravy. This is how the wealthy and this is how the abundant move. They got so much. And we think to ourselves, like, how can they get all that? This is how they're doing it, y'all. I'm showing you. This is how they're doing it. So when you're out there buying your airline tickets, you're buying them with your debit card. Today, while you're watching it, just stop altogether. So I have a $200 airline credit, right? I'm not even done. Another thing I have is, do you guys hear about, about Clear and TSA PreCheck? They're going to pay for my Clear and TSA PreCheck. There's so many offers out here, man. There's so much abundance that we just don't. You realize that, like, the power of like when you're manifesting and speaking life with your life, you literally have the power of life and death in your tongue. And you're saying to yourself, you feel like you tell yourself, I've heard people say this. I've sent this link to people and they say, I don't travel that much. I'll never use. Why? I don't talk like that. I don't speak like that over my life. I'm going everywhere. There's food in other countries that I need to eat. There's connections. There's a tribe, but there's a family of people that God created that's in a whole nother part of the globe that I haven't shook hands with. I am not staying here. I'm not staying on this little itty bitty 4 block. I don't have that kind of mentality. I'm talking to people. Guys, are you global? Are you universe? Are you infinite? Are you abundant? Because I am. You can tell me the same things that made in the stars. I'm stardust, right? Same exact makeup of the universe is in me. But you want me to keep my mind limited to this little? No. I need it. Look, like, it ain't this. It ain't clear. It's not clear. That's a man-made thing, right? It's not clear. It's access. I need the access. Guys, you need the access. Credit is access. Money is access. It's access, man. All right. Another thing they gave me is I get global dining, right? So I get a global dining. So they had a special yesterday, and I wasn't able to take advantage of it because I didn't have my card. But yesterday they had a special through American Express Platinum where these restaurants, they gave away a free meal. And I'm not, this ain't, listen to me, y'all. This ain't Applebee's 2 for $20. They gave away 4- and 5-star restaurant meals for free to Platinum members. I may not eat steak all the time. I may be talking about I'm giving up red meat. But if you're going to give me a free, taking it. Come on. Anybody out there? Listen, look, hey, y'all laugh. I see the smiles. Come on. Listen to me. If someone's going to give you a free meal, you're not going to take it? You're not going to take it. I'm taking it. I told y'all, man, my hashtag is what, y'all? Come on. Does anybody know what my other hashtag is? What I've been saying on them videos lately, man? Anybody know? Take the money. Take the money. Take it. Because, again, our mentality, our mindset, our small, limited thinking, nah, I'm good. I've been around wealthy people. That is not how they take. They take. How many times have you been somewhere? You know for a fact, person pulled up in the Bugatti, person has on the custom-made suit, and they're a celebrity or whatever. And you know, not faking, this person has millions of dollars in the bank. But what do they get? VIP access, free drinks, free food. They're not saying, oh, no. Let me go wait back in line with the regular folk. Let me go get in line like cattle. They're not saying that. When the person says, hey, now this is LeBron, right? He's sitting there. And what do we do? I'm gonna send the drink over to LeBron. LeBron got $900 billion. You think he can't afford a vodka cranberry? But what do? Hey, LeBron, that's for me. That's for me, LeBron. And what does LeBron do? LeBron don't go, oh, no, I'm good. LeBron says, hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I get to keep my $900 billion in my pocket while you squandering yours. Guys, take the money. Stop being afraid to take these credit card offers. Stop being afraid to go into these banks and ask them for a loan. Whew. Excuse me. Hold on for 1 second. Let me take a sip of grind on y'all real quick. Had to get a cup of grind in my throat. Got to get this grind in my system. Get out here and get this money, man. Walk into this bank and take this money from these people. Do you know how many people that I've talked to that are or if you're on here, if you are say a mortgage lender or a broker or a loan officer or someone that deals heavily in money, right? Talk to me and comment and let these people know. Doesn't matter if you're watching it live. Doesn't matter if you're watching it on replay. How many times have you gotten someone approved and they say, let me think about it. I don't need that much. Or how many times you're a realtor, right? You have a client that you're dealing with. They're living in an apartment. You get them approved for the home. How long does it take them to get out of the apartment and move into the house? 2 months. So they're making 2 extra additional payments in the place when they could have left that apartment and moved into their home. Guys, it's this. It's not this. It's this. We have been so conditioned to not accept the fact that we live in abundance, that everything in this world you're supposed to have, not materialistically. You are not supposed to suffer. And I told you guys, this ain't about American Express. I'm leveling up. I'm leveling up and y'all gonna come with me, man. So another one of these things that I got is $300 at Soul Cycle. I mean, I'm not going to Soul Cycle, but you give me $300 at Home Bike Credit. I mean, I got one of these stationary bikes. I might give Soul Cycle a try for $300. I mean, if you're telling me it's free. So look, man, look, so we're gonna get to the meat, right? I'm about to open this thing up. But just like that, right? The mentality, right? The mentality is this. What if just for one day, you go to your job 7 to 8 hours a day, right? 7 to 8 hours a day. But God, please let somebody pick this up, God, because you gave it to me and I want to give it to somebody else. Let's say you go to your job for 7 to 8 hours a day. Let's just say within that day, the 24-hour cycle in that day, you take 1 hour out of every single day. 1 hour, right? 30 minutes, 30 minutes. You take the first 30 minutes to work out. You take the next 30 minutes to learn a language, right? Learn Spanish. Let's learn Spanish, right? You do that every single day for 6 months, right? You're working an 8-hour job, but instead of your lunch break or whatever, you cut your 8-hour day to a 7-hour day. And listen, stick with me, y'all. First half an hour, you're working out, push-ups, jumping jacks, whatever, but you're doing it every day. At the end of 6 months, here's what's going to happen. The 6 months would have passed anyway. You still would have been at your job for 6 months. That's part of the game. That's part of it. But what happens if you work out every day for 6 months? You increasingly get a little bit better. Job didn't get better. You're still getting the same amount of money. You're still working the same hours. The job is never going to change. What happens if you just every day you just choose to learn a new language in Spanish? In 6 months, you've learned part of a new language. This is how I start doing my life. Every single day, I just added one more brick to it. And then pretty soon you're going to look up, 6 months is going to go by. A year is going to go by. 5 years, 10 years. And you just add value to your life every day, man. So check it, man. Here's my American Express joint, right? Woo, look at that. Nice little box. We can toss. We can toss that. Nice little box, right? Nice little box. I like this. All right, cool. Let's get to it, man. Let's get into it. What if you did that every day? What if every day you just increasingly got a little bit better every day, man? What would your life look? Ooh, yeah. Look at it. Platinum, baby. Whose name is that? Who had a 494 credit score? Who's got an 800 credit score now? If I get this black card, not if. What I be telling y'all guys, ain't no such thing as if. When I get this black card, I never knew you bums. Look, man, once this black card hits in my account, I don't even know y'all. You're going to be like Corey acting brand new. You damn Skippy. Corey, you so brand new. You right. You right, I am. I never knew you bums. Oh, man. Oh, so check it out. There's something to look. All that stuff I was telling you. Oh, my God. Even more now that I got the card. All right, look. So remember what I was telling you about the $200 travel credit? Look at that. It's not 200. It's 400. It was 200 on the offer, but now on the card that I got, it's 400 in travel credit, right? $400. And here's another thing, right? Here's another thing I didn't see. So there's an Equinox, right? But check that out. You see what that is? You guys see that? $100 at Saks. Guys, I don't shop at Saks, but I'm going to go get this free money. There's got to be a shirt in there worth $100. There's got to be a pair of pants I need that's worth $100. I don't know if they got shoes in there. Well, I'm going to go get this money. I'm going to get this money. I get this money. It's free. It's free. Why am I going to go get it? It's free. What is this? This the legal stuff. This the legal mumbo jumbo stuff. Yeah, let me find the one that I'm looking for. Okay, this is the one I'm looking for to show y'all. This is what I want to show y'all. This is what I want to show y'all. Okay, here we go. This is my yearly membership annual fee. I don't know if you, I'm blocking myself, so I don't know if you can see that. That's $695 a year. $695 a year. Remember, I don't care, because when it's all said and done, when I add up all that, I'm going to make over $1,000. I'm going to make $1,500 off of them. So I'll happily give you the $695. You're paying me to use the card. Okay? They're paying me to use the card. Look, guys, I know I should have said this in the beginning. This card that I got, my platinum, Hey, Corey, what's that you got on? That's that splat. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. That's that splat. That's that splat. Look, I should have said this in the beginning, right? You have to have good credit, guys. You got to have good credit. If you have bad credit, I have a series of cards that you can get if you have bad credit. I'm not advocating that you do that. What I am advocating that you do is you start working towards your goals. You start doing things in your life, and you start attaining these things in life that you're supposed to have. So now when I go out, you know how awesome it's going to be when I'm sitting with my client and I drop that platinum card, because, you know, yesterday's price is not today's price. Y'all understand that, right? We just want to make sure we on the same page with this thing, right? Y'all do understand that whatever I charged y'all before, I can't do that no more. You do understand that, like, we going to a whole nother level, not just the Platinum American Express. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in life, we going to a whole new level. Does anybody want to come along with me? I ask all the time, what if you had the opportunity to find an influencer, right? A micro influencer, whoever these people call themselves. What if you could have got in on the ground floor when Oprah was building her thing? What if Bill Gates would have came to you and said, hey, I'm building this thing and I want you to be a part of it? What if you would have been one of those 5 people that Mark Zuckerberg called to the room? What if you could have got in on Square and PayPal and all? You know, hindsight 2020. It looks good. Everybody's a Monday morning quarterback. Everybody's saying, oh, yeah, I would have did it. But you're watching me right here live go up every day. How long have some of you guys been following me? Do you remember when I only had the van? Do you remember when I lost everything? Do you remember when every single day I was adding another brick to the empire? Do you understand that you have the window is, guys, do y'all understand the window is closing? And for a lot of us, the window's already closed. There were videos that I used to make when I said, guys, get your credit right. There were videos I used to make say, guys, I just got that $25,000 car. You can go get one too. There were videos I used to make say, hey, here's another stream of income that I made. There's a video that shows, hey guys, remember that video I showed y'all from 3 years ago? I just made $10,000 off that video. You're watching people like me do this every day. And guys, all you keep saying, and please don't take what I'm saying offensively, because I was that person. You keep watching me level up, but then you don't apply the things that I'm saying. You don't use the tools that I'm leaving behind. You don't pick up the breadcrumbs that I leave. You'll message me and say, look, guys, there are people that message me and say stuff like, Corey, I want to get started. Corey, I'm ready. And then I go to the message that you and I share and I look up. You just sent me a message today. Someone's going to send me a message after this. I'm going to look above the message that they sent me today, and I'm going to say the same thing in 2022 that I said to you in 2015. But while you're staying still at 2015, there's some people out here like me, we're leveling up. Guys, you got to start doing this stuff, man. I don't work for Amazon, or I'm sorry, American Express. And I don't work for Amazon either. I don't work for any of these banks. I don't work for any of these apps. I don't have a contract with anybody. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I know that in my life, I had a 494 credit score. I was struggling from paycheck to paycheck. My family never sat me down and taught me about real estate. No one taught me about life insurance. No one sat me down and taught me about stocks. No one taught me about generational wealth. No one taught me how to set up my life with a trust. And so I am telling you to do these things. I pray that you listen to me, but listen, if I rub you the wrong way, if you don't like my videos, if whatever I'm saying is just totally, completely off to you, then go find somebody that's saying the same thing that I'm saying. If you gel better with someone else, because at the end of the day, family, here's what's happening. So what I was saying was there was a time when I was making those videos. That time is over. Do you guys understand? I knew from the very beginning, even when I started this, that there was a 5 to 10 year window where if I didn't get my life together, that the haves and the have-nots, the economic stress and peril that we're in our lives, the political, geopolitical struggle that's going on in the world, the one percenters and all that stuff, the people that really run our lives every day, every single day, they're closing that gap. And there was a 5 to 10 year window where I could get my shot in and get a little something. Ladies and gentlemen, that time is over. Yeah, you dig? I mean, come on, y'all gotta understand that time is over. Gas is now $4.50 a gallon. It's not gonna come down. The cost of goods and services are going up. You can't outpace inflation. Like just simple inflation. Like you think like I'm gonna just make my 100,000, I'm gonna go chill. Your 100,000 won't be worth anything in another 5 years. The stocks that you're buying now won't be worth anything. You got to start doing these things. You got to start going back and watching them videos that I got. These courses that I'm going to have coming up. You got to get them. You got to get them. Because they're going to save your life. They're going to save your family's lives. I'm going to go live again, but I also want to start preaching on this, man. Vanderbilts, Rockefellers, anybody, the Carters. You can say Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? We could say Bill Gates. We could say Oprah. These families, these people, I like the other outside of those Rockefellers and Vanderbilts. I like to concentrate on these one generational families, right? This one sort of family that catapulted themselves into a higher stratosphere. They come from they're just like you and I. They come from a long line of people, but there was somebody in that line that decided that I am going to be the one. I'm going to be the one in my family to make the sacrifice. I made that decision for my family. So 50 years from now, 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now, somebody can look back and say, this started because of that guy right there on the wall. That lady, ma'am, that lady right there on the wall, right? Someone in your family has to become the one that decides that we're no longer going to keep spending our generational wealth, the one that decides that we're going to get life insurance, the one that says we're not going to do a GoFundMe when Big Mama dies, the one that says, no, we're not going to sell the house that Big Mama, that we all grew up in and our parents grew up in. No, we're going to keep the house. Now we're going to draw some equity out of it every couple of years, but we ain't selling the house. Go through them old neighborhoods. Look how many people sold the homes that are worth millions today. When all we had to do was just hold on to one of them homes and we sold out. Not bad, not judging, but now that we see the writing on the wall, now that we know what's happening, guys, the people, I'm going to end this. We're coming to the end, y'all. We're coming to the end, but I need you to understand and get this message in your bones, right? No one's coming to save us. The people that are oppressing us, the people that are against us, do you really honestly think that they're going to give up? They're going to keep their foot on our necks, on everything, food, water, gas, lights, you name it. They have to control. They're never going to we have to take it by force. Spiritual force, mental force, financial force. You have got to take back the rings of your life. They don't want you to win. They don't want me to have a platinum American Express card. They don't want me going out here running all my things through it. They don't want me traveling for free. They don't want me you think they want me in that skyline? What you think's gonna happen? Look, and to show y'all something, I'm leaving tomorrow. Guys, I booked a flight. I'm leaving in the morning. Because once I got approved, I'm going to that lounge to this morning. I'm going to go find it. Remember how I told y'all, if y'all follow me, if y'all know I have a clear and I have TSA. I normally show up to the airport probably 30 minutes before they shut the door because I can walk straight through. I'm going to the airport 2 hours early because I got to get in that lounge and I got to go live and you got to see it. They can't deny me anymore. You can't tell me no. I got freedom. I got freedom. All the things that I did in my life, all the mess that I caused in my life, all the things that you went through in your life, you don't think you deserve. You don't think you deserve. Somebody do some math for me. Somebody do some math for me. I don't have anything in front of me. There are 24 hours in a day. There's 365 days in a year. Somebody do 24 times 365 and put that in the comments for me real quick. I know there's about a 10-second delay in here because if I say something wrong, they shut me down, right? Somebody do 24 times 365 and let me know what that is. And then after you do that number times 47 because that's how old I am. I need these numbers, y'all. Can y'all help me out? 24 times 365. What is that? So LaDonna says that's 8,760. Cool. Thank you, L. Woods. 8,760, right? That's how many hours I have in a year. Now do that 8,760 times 47, please. 720 hours. So I've been alive for over 400,000 hours. Now do me a favor. Do that 7. Look, I got y'all working, right? Do that 8,760 and times that by 20. Times it by 20. LaDonna and L, thank y'all, man. Kia, thank you. Georgie, thank you, man. Thank you. But because I gotta drive this point home. I want y'all to see this. Do the 8,760 times 20. What is that number? 8,760 times 20. That would be 20 years. 175,200. Okay. So that 175,000, in real terms, if we're being honest and real, that's me at 67. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it. As a black man, anything can take me out, right? Cops, prostate cancer runs in my look. I mean, just weigh out the odds. That means I have 175,000 hours left. Guys, I don't want to waste none of my hours. That's like 10 good summers. Right? That's like 10 really good summers until I'm in a wheelchair, eating my food through a straw. I don't want to waste none of my time. I don't have no time to waste. I don't know how long I got down here. I don't know when God's going to tell me that this video could be it. God could say this video, you did a great job, son. Come on home. I'm not wasting no more of my time. So I'm sharing these things with you. I'm making these videos. I'm putting up this content. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs to anybody that'll hear. I'm dropping these breadcrumbs to anybody that'll pick them up. I'm saying that I'm here for you. If you want me here for you, but you got to put the work in. I'm not here just to waste my time or waste your time. But if that's what you want to do, then let's go. Let's go. Let's get to them bathrobes. Let's sit around and make videos. Guys, I don't have that much time left. I'm not wasting my time. Not a second, not a moment, not an hour. It's precious. I thank you for watching these videos. I thank y'all for watching all my videos. I tell y'all all the time, man, if y'all watch any of my stuff, your time is your most valuable resource because you can't get it back. Man can make money all day long. Look, they're printing money now. Money doesn't even have any value. There's nothing backing. They want to print $1 billion. And look, people say stuff like, you're gonna devalue the dollar. You're gonna cause inflation. They printing up $1 billion every day. They just gave Ukraine like 13 billion. It's not real. Your time is real. This time, this hour or however long we've been on here, this is real. Be present in the moment. Your now is real. The future, whatever, however you want to create it, that's real. So take these nuggets, get around people like me, watch my old videos, pick up them old posts that I made, and start moving, man. Join my upcoming trainings. Grab some, I've got some ebooks that I'm making. Grab them things. Get these lists that I'm organizing and putting together. And then start sharing that, guys. I'm telling you, man, share this stuff with your family, man. Share it with your aunts, your uncles. Ladies and gentlemen, teach this stuff to your children. I tell look, my credit repair business, I tell all my clients, told my client today that signed up today, don't sign up now in, what are we in, March? Don't come back to me in February talking about I effed up. I don't want to hear that. That means I failed you. Every client that I have should not be a repeat client. What kind of business? Come on, I'll be trying to tell y'all, man, what kind of business entrepreneur am I running a credit repair business and I don't want another client? I'm in a business that I shouldn't be in. I run a business. I have a company that I'm running that I don't even put it out there to you guys like that. Y'all know me for Sugar and Bar. You don't know me for the credit business. But I tell my clients, I don't want you as a repeat client. And what I really want you to do is teach this to your children so they don't become my future client. It's almost like I'm a drug rehabilitation center. I don't want your children coming to me. That means I failed you because I'm giving up this free game. All right, y'all, listen. I'm going to go back and watch the comments. I want to thank you guys for watching these videos. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I got to go burn this card up now. There's something with this card. I think I have to spend $6,000 within the first 3 months. I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm going to knock that out this month. I'm going to run $6,000 through here because I want 150,000 points. So I might as well look, if you're a hustler, if you know what I'm talking about, whenever they put the thing up, right, whatever it is that you got to get, I'm just going to get that out the way right now. Why would I wait 3 months? I'm going to knock that out in 3 weeks. I'm going to run six stacks through this thing in 3 weeks. And I'm going to get my 150,000 points, and I'm going to go everywhere when the world open up. Man, thank you guys for watching these videos. Thank you for encouraging me. Thank you for motivating me. Look, I always say it at the end of all these videos. If you've never seen anybody go from nothing, I had absolutely nothing, man. I ain't have 2 pennies to rub together, lost everything. I ain't bragging about that. Like I said, that ain't a flex, to creating a multiple 6-figure business. I wake up when I want to. I'm running this company. Everything is great. I'm loving what I'm doing. If you've never seen anybody do that, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching me do it every day. Every day I'm making history because I don't see anybody like me. I don't see another me. I don't see it. And look, I do have this book called Never Give Up. So in my book, I'm not giving away no more free books. All right. I have a book called Never Give Up. In the back of my book, I have something called, let me show you guys. It's called a Dream Checklist. It's in the back of my book called a Dream Checklist. To this day, I have yet to find anyone complete this Dream Checklist. I have sold 500 copies of my book. Yay me. But I've yet to find anybody this is a challenge I'm going to put out. I'm looking for someone that can complete the Dream Checklist in my book. Because I promise you that if you do this Dream Checklist, your life will improve. And how do I know that? Is because these are the things that I did to take my life to a whole nother level. I'm living an amazing life, and I thank God. And I want to go on record. I thank God for saving me. I thank God for you guys watching me. I thank you for guys for encouraging me and uplifting me and allowing me to put out this content, because this is therapeutic to me. You know, I don't suffer from depression no more. You know, I don't want this life to end now. I'm so mad at myself that I wasted so much time. I should have started this a long time ago. And I'm chilling in my bathrobe, and I ain't got no job. So here's to you guys, man. Thank y'all. I appreciate you guys. And look for I do have some upcoming content coming out, and I look for your support. And if there's anything, if you want to give some constructive criticism, I'm not going to put my clothes on. So it's going to be more bathrobe talk. But if you want to give me some constructive criticism, guys, I'm learning all this. You guys have no idea. If I can flip the cameras around, so I got the microphone here, I got a softbox light there, I got a light here, I got the ring light there, I got my phone in there, I got a phone. This phone is an old phone that I used to use. I powered it up. I got another camera. Let me show y'all guys something, man. I got a whole nother camera over here that I didn't even turn on. Look at this. Look. Let me show y'all. Let me see if I can get to it. Is it this one? I think it's this one. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, you see that camera? That's me. You guys can't see it on Instagram. I got a whole nother camera that I'm not even using. I got a whole production set over here, but all of that started just by me just believing in my dream and believing in myself, man. Look, it ain't gonna be right. It ain't gonna be fancy. It ain't gonna, until I get to the point where I'm whatever, but I'm learning, I'm growing. Every day I'm learning something new. Every day I'm trying something new. I've never done this setup before. I don't know if it works. I got to go back and watch all of this. Now I have to go back and watch it on YouTube, watch it on Instagram, watch it on, and see if the microphone was even on. Talk for an hour. I don't even know if you can hear me, right? But guys, that's it. Like life. You got to get out here and you're going to get hit, and it ain't going to be easy. And, you know, it's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. And you're going to want to give up. I'm just telling you, don't give up. Just keep going every day, a little bit further. All right, man. Thank you. I love you guys. Stay encouraged, stay motivated. Drink that grind every day, man. The grind is every day. All right, Grindpreneur Nation. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to sign out to these things. It's going to take me a minute. I need somebody to come over here. I need like a PA, a production assistant over here to work this stuff for me. All right, man. I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm out. I think I'm out.